Psycho Schematics.
Whoa, are you ready for an important game in NFC playoff picture and a old school historic non-divisional rivalry game? Are you ready for this? Cowboys 3-1 versus Green Bay Pack 3-1. Like I said, because of both teams being 3-1 this early in the season, this is going to be a very important game for playoff implications. And both teams are pretty talented on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Both teams are going through some important injury problems as well. So this game is going to be very interesting. There's going to have to be a lot of strategic adjustments and coaching management throughout this game because of the injury issues, because of some of the flaws that we're going to discuss on both offense and defense. But you know what? Like I said before, both teams are 3-1, and this is going to be a very interesting, very important game. I expect it to be a close game, but we'll see what goes down. Now, for this game, I'm going to be detailing some of the matchups, like Jair Alexander versus Amari Cooper. In my opinion, I think Jair Alexander has the advantage in this matchup. Now, the reason I think that is, number one, Amari Cooper was eviscerated last week versus the Saints' top cornerback, Marshawn Lattimore. Or, in this case, Marshawn shut you down more. Because basically, Marshawn had the best game he had this season against Amari Cooper. And Amari Cooper is nothing to sneeze at and nothing to sleep on. Amari Cooper's a good receiver, especially against man coverage. But Marshawn Lattimore was on lockdown. And the reason that I think Jair Alexander has the advantage in this situation is, number one, Jair Alexander is very quick in his coverage ability. Good quickness, good change of direction, good hip movement, and he is very good at man coverage. And that is Amari Cooper's strength, defeating man coverage. So, not to mention, Jair Alexander has had an excellent season in terms of playing against other top flight receivers or mainly shutting down the receivers that he's played against. And we held Carson Wentz, a good quarterback, to 16-27, 59% passing, and only 160 yards. Yes, we allowed 3 touchdowns, but that's a low percentage. Now, something to keep in mind is Gallup might have a good game if King doesn't play. And that could be a major X factor in this game moving forward. But the main X factor is Ezekiel Elliott and what he might do against our run defense. It's no secret that our run defense is terrible. The Packers' run defense is one of the worst run defensive teams in the league right now as we speak. I believe they're ranked 25th at run defense. It might be worse, honestly. So watch out for that. Tyron Smith is not playing in this game. Devontae Adams is also out with an injury. So because of that, look for the Packers to try to get Jimmy Graham more involved. Hopefully, he starts to wake up, stop trying to one-hand everything, and actually get catches. And look for the Packers to try to use more RPO design run plays that give them Rodgers an opportunity to read the defense, decide whether he wants to run the ball. Like in this example right here, this is a classic example of the RPO. See how the run blocking, and then Rodgers reads the defense and gets a quick out route. Now, in this game, like I said before, the X factor will be Ezekiel Elliott running the ball and Michael Gallup if King does not play. I suggest that if we hold Ezekiel Elliott to under 100 yards, and if we can contain Michael Gallup, pending on whether King plays or not, that'll give Packers the edge in a close, tight scoring. Overall, I think this will end up being a low-scoring game. I predict that the score will be 20-17. Green Bay wins. However, if my two X factors, Ezekiel Elliott and Michael Gallup, have a good game, then don't be surprised if Green Bay ends up losing this game in another low-scoring